Hello, and welcome back to Stardew Valley Expanded. We're in our second week of summer, and we're going to continue where we left off in the last episode. Today is Gus's birthday, and it looks like we're going to have some rain tomorrow, so that's really good. In the last episode, we got a quest from Gil to fix these minecarts here. Here's the copper for that, which we got last episode, and now we just need 24 iron bars, so we're definitely going to be working on that in this episode. And of course, the other thing is that I wanted to get a barn prepared so that we can start to get barn animals as well. Last episode, we got the chickens going on in here, and we got the first step of our barn or our coop, I should say, over here. So we just want to make some more progress on getting animals because from what I remember, we have a few extra recipes like this butter churn. So we're going to want to get cows so that we can get some milk and turn it into butter. And I don't know if there's going to be any other recipes that we can use some of those for. So we definitely want to make some progress on that. Before we run off to the mines and get started getting that iron, let's give Gus his birthday gift. Looks like we left quite a bit of stuff here from the last time. I think I might go ahead and at least take some of this over to the Adventurer Guild just to get it out of there. And to earn a little bit of cash. This is already proving to be a really good day for iron. We're already at 22 and I haven't even been here that long. Got another scroll, but it's not the one we need. I think we need maybe the blue one? I don't quite remember because it's been a little while since I recorded. This game is so funny. As soon as I complimented it on giving me all the iron that I was needing, all of my luck dried up and I haven't really gotten much of anything. Now I'm having a hard time finding a ladder. We got thermal boots from that boss slime and then some more summer seeds. Won't complain about summer seeds. Not entirely sure if I'll plant them. Might as well. We do need the farming XP. The luck wasn't horrible today, but it also wasn't the best. We did get a decent amount of iron, so that's for sure going to help. We got an emerald, quite a few frozen tears. We got a mystery box. Definitely could have been better, but still not the worst. Just a small amount of profit today. I only sold a little bit. The bookseller's in town. I don't think I'm going to spend my money on the bookseller for quite a while. I think I mentioned that in the last episode. Greetings, Melly. It is our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in next week's up-and-coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations. We're impressed with your quick progress. Thank you. Looks like we have quite a few things to harvest today, so that's really good. I think I'll go ahead and replant some of these. Probably should have put them on the sprinkler spots, but I wasn't thinking. And it looks like we got that farming level. That's really good. I think that'll be our 5th farming level. That'll really help. So we're at 7 iron bars. We have 2 more in the forges, and then I have enough for 2 more here. So that'll put us at 11 out of 24. I think today I'm going to go work on that some more. This is mostly stuff I'm going to sell in my inventory. I do want to keep this birch water because I'm not sure how useful that's going to be. I think I will need to talk to Pierre at some point to get the recipe to upgrade the birch water into its next stage. But for now, I'm going to hold on to it just in case it's super useful. Okay, hopefully we have a good day in the mines today. Off to a good start. That's a lot of iron. I think today, instead of hunting for ladders, I'm just going to cycle through the levels using the elevator. That seems to be working already. And I'll use these ladders whenever they pop up easily, but otherwise I don't think I'm going to hunt for them. If I've done my math correctly, this should be enough iron for us to finish off making all of those bars. So that's really good. We got quite lucky on a lot of those floors. Most of the stuff we get isn't super great, but that's okay. It was mostly the iron we were here for. Gonna come pet our chicks before it gets too late, because I almost forgot. It looks like our silo is built, so I should probably get some hay built up for them. I should also go check on our mushrooms. I think this is our first chanterelle, so that's really lovely. I think this will be the last iron we can get in before the end of the night. Been making some progress. We only need 9 more. Can definitely get that tomorrow. I also have this stuff down here for the barn. We should make enough overnight that we can maybe go get that started. We're going to go ahead and take tiller. I don't usually have a lot of animals, so we're going to go ahead and take that. And we got level 6 mining as well, so we can now craft regular bombs. Very nice. That should be enough for the barn. I think the barn's 6,000. Dear Melly, tomorrow we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau. The highlight of the event is the communal potluck. Make sure you bring something good to contribute. The governor himself is attending the event, so make sure you're on your best behavior. Come to the beach sometime between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Mayor Lewis. I'll have to figure out what we're going to bring for that, because I don't really know yet. I think this is going to be a good place for our barn. It's not too far from the coop. I've got a little bit of time to wait for Maru, so I'm going to go ahead and wait so that I can give her her birthday gift and then get back to work. Happy birthday, Maru! We're slowly chipping away at friendships. Looks like our chickens have grown. That's wonderful. And we've got our very first eggs. That's also really good. I'm going to go ahead and put some extra hay out for them. Oh, and Marnie is here. Hi, Melly. Now that you own farm animals, I thought I'd let you in on a little secret. They won't wander out of the fenced areas on your farm, so you're free to leave them open. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. So they won't go through these areas? That's very interesting. We'll have to see how that works over time. Pretty sure that's not a vanilla thing. I think as soon as I can get all of these iron bars, I might go fishing. I should have a decent amount of time left in the day. Just waiting on one last bar, and then we're free from the mines for a little while. While I'm waiting for these furnaces to smelt, I'm kind of thinking we have a bit more iron. I ended up getting more than I needed. Good job, me. I think it might be good to either upgrade the pickaxe or the copper axe next, just so that we can access some of these fruit trees that have been hidden behind stuff, and so that we can clear some of the areas on our farm. Because like down here, there is a log like that that kind of blocks the way. So down here, kind of blocks the way in and out. So I think upgrading those might be good as well. I know that it would be good to get an upgrade for like the watering can and the hoe and stuff like that, but those might be something that I work on a little bit more once I have better sprinklers. So that way I don't have to deal with, accidentally not putting it in at the right time, because sometimes I make a mistake when I'm doing that. Okay, we have the iron. Let's go turn it in. I'm guessing this will take a day or two. Okay, it's gone here, so I'm guessing it's going to take a moment to get done. Let's go head out and do some fishing. We've been doing a lot of mining work. Dang, there was a lot of forage down here. Rainbow shell's nice, though. Our first red mullet. Not quite sure if I'm feeling rusty at fishing or if there's just a fish in here that is quite difficult that I can't catch. I think I've lost probably the same type of fish like 4 times. All right, mostly halibut, but we did get a red mullet as well, and that was our first of that. It's always good to get sea jelly and stuff because you eventually need all the jellies for crafting recipes. And a ton of forage. It's not too shabby. There seemed to be some kind of a fish in there that I was having a real difficult time trying to catch. Not sure if it's just because I'm rusty at the game or maybe it's a new fish that's quite difficult. But I'm sure we'll get it eventually. Good chunk of cash. That'll help towards us getting one of those tool upgrades. Everything seems to be in order. Gil will start working on your minecarts today. He should be finished by tomorrow. I'm very excited for those to be opened up. That will be really lovely because this farm is enormous. Dear Melly, I read an article about you in the local paper. I'm so impressed with your progress on the farm. Keep this up, and dear old Dad might be retiring in a Fern Islands luxury bungalow after all. Love, Dad. Okay, we've made it to the luau. Let's go ahead and put our item in first so I don't forget. Fingers crossed that this is a decent one. I don't think we'll be getting a best response. I usually do like a gold or iridium super cucumber, but I just wasn't there yet this time around, probably because we spent so much time in the mines. Anything new? An ice cream sundae recipe. I think I'm gonna wait to purchase this until the following year, just because I currently am saving my money for other things that I think are a little bit more important than working on crafting all of the recipes. But that's good to know that we've got something new here. I'm gonna go around and talk to everybody. My mother and I prepared a couple of dishes using some old family recipes. They have a spicy kick to them. I wonder what the soup will taste like this year. I hope it's tasty. The governor has honored us with his presence, Melly. I may try speaking with him after Mayor Lewis has finished his conversation. Perhaps he enjoys vintage wine. Mayor Lewis has been chatting up the governor this entire festival. What are those two talking about? I hope they're not talking about me. He's probably got nothing good to say. I can understand how nervous Andy is with everything going on. It's nice to have the governor in the valley. Mayor Lewis worked so hard to make the luau perfect. I wonder if that slow roast ham Linus is making is almost ready. Pretty sure I've talked to everybody now. Let's go ahead and kick this off. Well, folks, it's time once again for the potluck ceremony. I trust that you all put high quality ingredients in the pot this year. We don't want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. Well, Governor, would you do us the honor of tasting the soup? Of course, I've been looking forward to this all year. Ah, that's a very pleasant soup. The produce from this valley never disappoints. Tasty. You all did very well today. Okay, so not best response, but still pretty good. Now, who else wants some soup? The luau was a success. Good thing I brought something tasty for the soup. It's time to head home. And it looks like we have enough iron bars to go ahead and upgrade one of these. We just need a little bit of money. I might scrounge a few things and throw them in the shipping bin overnight just to see if maybe we can make some progress on that. Ended up selling a little bit of everything, and I think that is just enough. Looks like a storm is approaching. Awesome. That will be a good time to fish tomorrow. Top secret, here's the recipe for my famous blueberry tart. Don't tell anyone. I'm giving it to you because we are such good friends. Pierre. Thank you, Pierre. Melly, remember to eat healthy or you won't have enough energy to work hard. I'm including one of my favorite recipes. Make sure to use ripe tomatoes. Lewis. Spaghetti. I'm assuming we got a bunch of friendship yesterday from the luau. That's really wonderful. And it looks like our fern tree is fully grown, so we'll want to put a tapper on that eventually. Time now to do all of my morning chores. We got our first orange. Pretty sure we need that for the community center. Wasn't sure if we would be getting that this year, so that's really lovely. And our chest is full again. Out of control with the inventory. I'm going to need to make a lot better organization system, I think, in the near future. Looks like our minecarts are working. Let's see where all these locations are. Okay, so here's the right, where we had the chest. That's pretty good. This is going to be the middle. And the left is going to be way over here, I'm assuming. Yep. This is where this big block is. That's really helpful, though. That will be a significant amount of easy travel going on. Hello, Clint. One upgrade, please. Now, if this was a normal playthrough, I think I would do the pickaxe. I usually focus getting the pickaxe done just so we can get lots and lots of resources very quickly. However, I've noticed that most of the trees on our farm are hidden behind logs. And so I think it would be more beneficial to get the steel axe first, just so we have more access to things there. This will also make clearing the farm out a lot easier. Thank you, Clint. We'll see you in a few days. I'll even say hello this time. I usually forget. We pretty much don't have any money, but I am going to check the traveling merchant. We have the cactus fruit. I'm not going to worry about that because we still need the coconut as well. And the coconut, I think when the merchant sells, it's like 600. So I don't really feel comfortable spending 600 on a coconut fruit. And I think we need both of them. So we might just wait for the desert on that. We're working on getting cows and stuff, so I'm not worried about the milk. I should probably consider getting a couple of rare seeds very soon. But we have, 2 more weeks left in the month before it's a big deal. So since we don't really need one for the community center, I'm not super pressed on it. I think we won't worry too much. I just remembered once we get the axe upgraded, we'll be able to go into the secret woods. I wonder if there's anything new in there. I think for today, I'm going to be doing some foraging and gathering some moss and stuff like that. We haven't done any foraging in a while, and I'm still missing the red baneberry that I need for the community center bundle. And I'm not sure if that's going to grow on bushes like the salmon berries do, or if it's something that I need to find and loot because I've never played this before. I just don't know. So I think it would be best if I just look around and maybe we'll find something interesting along the way. So I'm in this new forest area, and I forgot about this as well. I still don't know where that leads to. We're going to have a lot of new things going on once we get that upgrade. I think I made the right choice. There's a path here. Oh my goodness. There's like a little secret area over here. It keeps going. Ooh, a maple. That looks like a cave, but maybe I shouldn't be going in there. My goodness, I wasn't sure if I could get back out of there. That's really interesting. I am pretty far lost in here, though. Hopefully I can get my way back out before the end of the night. I think I'm going to have to take back what I said last episode about moss being difficult to get outside of the green rain, because I've already gotten nearly 100 of it just from one day. This little extra forest really seems to be helpful. Also got like a crazy amount of forage going on here. Up late, huh? Here, have a cold one. Buh, life. You ever feel like no matter what you do, you're gonna fail? Like you're stuck in some miserable abyss and you're so deep you can't even see the light of day? I just feel like no matter how hard I try, I'm not strong enough to climb out of that hole. Heh, fast drinker, huh? Woman after my own heart. Just don't make it a habit. You've got a future ahead of you still. Well, my liver's begging me to stop. Better call it a night. See you around, Melly. Well, looks like we're making at least a little bit of friendship with Shane. Shane's got probably the most difficult story out of all the vanilla characters. And I guess as a kind of preemptive warning, there will be one of his cutscenes that I do end up skipping. I find it incredibly triggering for me as it's something that I myself deal with. I'm going to preemptively make a bunch of bait for tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to need that much, but I do plan on spending most of the day fishing. So I want to be prepared. Not too shabby. It is Alex's birthday, so we're going to drop him off an egg today. We got our first melons. We're also going to need to go get some more seeds for those. Ooh. We got our butternut squashes as well, so we're going to want to get some more butternut squash seeds and some more melon seeds. And we also got our first ancient fruit. So kind of some bad luck on those, but at least we've got some of them. We are running out of space in some of our chests, so they're kind of getting mixed. I might put these in the foraging, I think, actually. And we'll save some of these, and we'll save some of these. We're going to save this. The quality of these doesn't really matter because I'm going to put them all probably back into a seed maker eventually. So I don't really care what the quality of those is. Our first morel. I think I'm going to be really bad at checking that mushroom cave with where it's located, but I'll try my best. There's a bunch of pretty sights here, particularly the Gem Sea. I just have a view of empty plains and boring old mountains back home. Well, that's unfortunate, Martin. Okay, I brought a few things to sell because I realized I probably shouldn't have chucked them into the bin. No, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. I think that's plenty enough of those. Maybe I should set up for a little bit more. Maybe what I'll go ahead and do is I'll see how many more I can get. See if I can get another, like, sprinkler section of each worth. We can, and then we're broke as heck. That's totally fine, but we gotta make progress on those. An egg for Alex. You remembered my birthday. I'm impressed. Thanks. No problem. I tipped Gus 800 gold for my drink the other day. He mentioned the saloon isn't doing that well financially because some people aren't paying their tabs. That would be Pam. It's lightning, so we're gonna get some of these lightning rods. I just had a path get blown up. We have 2 extra bars, and I'm gonna set these like right here, I think. That way I see them when I go to take care of the chickens. All right, now that I have all of those fertilized and replanted, I'm gonna go do some fishing. Is that a sand dollar? Yes. Sebastian just destroyed something for us. Not very nice. Bunch of library books. That's not too shabby. Don't really use them, but it's nice to get the collection complete. Ahoy! Come in, make yourself at home. Aye, that's good stuff there. The fish go crazy for it. Just, make sure to wash your hands good after dipping them in those juices. The aroma has been known to linger for up to 7 weeks, miss. So, you been catching a lot of fish? Yep. Aha, a lady after me own heart. You can always count on a lady who fishes. That's what me old pappy used to say, at least. Haha. Well, keep it going. If you can catch every fish in these waters, I've got a special prize waiting for you. Everything okay? Aye, well, business has been tough lately. It all started about the same time that old community center fell to ruin. Me fish just don't sell like they used to. I've been working double time just to make ends meet. No time for me own projects, but if things pick back up around here, I might have the time to show you something. Heh, yeah, she's back there, an old friend that's seen better days. Someday, miss, you'll see what I mean. Indeed. I'm gonna keep these two. If I had the cash, I'd get the smoker recipe. That would make stuff worth so much more, but for now, this will just have to do. Wow, that was electric. But here's our red snapper. That's what I was looking for down here. We need that for the community center. Pretty sure you can only catch that during the rain, so that's very helpful. We also got a tiny bit of other stuff. But now we're going to head up to the river because we also need a catfish. Got a fishing level. That'll sure help. There's the shad. We need that. Ooh. Fishing treasure chests have a chance to yield roe. Very nice. Let's get that red right away. So I was thinking we might need 2 of the shad. We need one for the river bundle, and I think in vanilla you usually need one for the night fish bundle, but here we don't. We need a frog instead. And I think I found the tadpole in the lake, so we might have to go to the lake to try for the frog. I don't know if he'll be available in a different month or in rain. I would figure rain, so I might head up there next just to give that a shot if I can get a catfish. We got our first bream. A little bit of deluxe bait, that's not bad. I'm just now realizing that I can't catch a catfish in summer. I don't know what I'm doing here. Good job. Woodcutters Weekly, I'll definitely take some extra XP. Boom, and there's the frog. My hunch was correct, I think. I'm gonna guess rain during summer in the lake. Wonder if this game has a recipe for frog legs. Sonar bobber. I don't really find this one incredibly useful. This second frog was much harder to catch. My goodness. A rusty cog. Since our inventory is full, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there and head down to the community center with some stuff. I might go stop by the house and grab some more stuff for the community center before I head there. That way I don't have to make 2 trips. Not too shabby, dropping all that stuff off. Here's Morris. I purchased ice cream from that Alex boy yesterday. It was delicious. Perhaps Joja should start selling ice cream. Maybe there's a market for it? That's a wild thing to say, Morris. Is that your first time ever having ice cream? Level 6, fishing. Very nice. I think it's level 7 that we can get the next rod upgrade. Maybe it might be level 6, but that's quite a ways off because I think it's like 7.5 grand. Can't quite remember. Feeling a little rusty playing Stardew. Really good money though. We've got the recipe for pancakes now. Melly, I'm really glad you've become part of our community. I've enclosed a 500 gold check from the Stardew Valley Agricultural Fund to help you continue your good work. Maybe you can buy some more seeds with it. Sincerely, Mr. Lewis. Hey kid, my throat's about as dry as a desert bone. I'm real thirsty for a pale ale. You got one? Regular old beer won't do. I need a pale ale. And a farming level. Ooh, that's very, very good. Is it 6 or 7 that we get the next sprinkler? Either way, it might be good to get some more materials, maybe in the next episode. Just so we can work on that. We've got our first at-home maple. And an apple sapling. We're going to have to get that planted. We got a basic starfruit, nothing to complain about. I think I'm going to keep all the basic blueberries so that we can use them for stuff like this over here, but I'm probably going to go ahead and sell these ones. I don't think we need quality blueberries. No, so I'm going to go ahead and sell those off, I think. I'm going to put this sapling right here. And we got our first batteries. Anything useful at the cart today? Well, we got a pale ale. Do I want to just buy that? Not really for that price. I think I can wait. My goodness. We do have the money for a rare seed. Do I want that? No, I think I'm still going to wait on it. I think I'd rather put some money into getting some cows so we can get some passive income. Our white cow is salt, and our brown cow is pepper. We'll also grab a milk pail. Get our axe from Clint. I'm very excited for that. I think that's going to open up a lot of our farm and a lot of secret areas. Also want to see if we get anything good from these. Got a decent amount of stuff for Gunther. We're going to go turn some of that in really quick. Got all kinds of stuff there. I'll take the rare crow, but I think I'm going to leave the rest of this here until I have more chests going on at home. See if we got anything else in these geodes. Got the petrified slime. We need that. Anything else we'll just go ahead and sell to him. So we'll go ahead and sell this and that. Give us a little bit of our money back. I sometimes take the bus here to check out books from the library. That guy with the goatee doesn't talk much. No, he doesn't. I'm going to make sure I say hello to our new cows before I get started hacking some stuff up with my axe. Like this area here. And this tree too. I want to be able to get all these nectarines. I can open this finally. So that's a little bit of a shortcut to get through. Got a path down here. That led somewhere. Kind of think we might be in the secret woods. Ooh, more clovers. Got some stumps here. Ooh. Rafflesia? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's really cool. That's a pretty icon. It's like a little maze through here. Oh my goodness. But I saw the statue up there. I don't have any reason to go up there, so I might skip that for right now. Even more clovers. A shrub seed. Plant these in spring or summer. Takes 13 days to mature and continues to produce after the first harvest. I don't have enough time to plant that. That's so unfortunate. I'm wondering if that's maybe the baneberry that I need. Oh, that would be so unfortunate. Got a pair of sunglasses. That's quite funny. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. I want this poison mushroom. My inventory is just super full. I think I might leave that there. Okay, there we go, and then get that. Ooh, are those the red baneberries? I can't see. Yay, red baneberries. Being attacked by slime. No, sir. Ooh, okay. What do I want to get rid of? Probably this red mushroom. Oh no, they're all different qualities. No. Alright, so I got 2 gold ones. I think I'm going to get rid of the slime. That gave us a couple of silver stars, and I'm going to get rid of that as well, because we have some at home. Definitely want those. Definitely want to be able to finish that bundle. Oh, and then this does lead out into this area here. Okay, I'm going to open this so that we can get into the secret woods from this area too. This secret woods area is really fun. It's so different than I'm used to. I didn't find the connection to the main area though, so I'll have to go and open that one probably in the next episode. I still have a whole heck of a lot more cleaning to do on this farm. It is hard to navigate when it's that crazy. That might be something I work on in the next episode. I'm very curious about this shrub seed right here. I wonder if this gives you like more of these baneberries. Not quite sure. Oh my goodness, the loss of health on those is crazy. Makes sense. Baneberry doesn't exactly sound like you want to eat it. We're going to hold on to all of those. I think right before the end of the episode, we're going to go ahead and turn these in so we can get at least 2 more bundles done. Got our usual summer seeds. Only need 2 more here. Maybe I should have gotten that cactus fruit. Either way, we'll get something eventually. And of course, there is the summer bundle. And we get our first, well, I shouldn't say our first, a second quality sprinkler. Level 6 farming, there are those quality sprinklers. And we got a hedge fence. Ooh, that's very interesting. These, though, that's going to be something big we need to really work on in the next episode, I think. Level 8 foraging. Very nice. This is going to be especially good for fall. And I think with that, that's going to be the end of this episode. We got a lot done, and we have a lot that we're going to need to do in the next episode. I think getting this axe upgrade is just the start. We really need to get this copper pickaxe upgrade as well. We need to get that done into iron. We have a lot of things that we're going to need to do on the farm with clearing it out so that it's easier to navigate. And we have a lot more exploring that we need to do. I need to go more thoroughly explore the secret woods over there and see if I missed anything, because I don't think I did a good job. We've got all of our animals going now, so we're going to need to start making some of the crafting recipes in here, like the mayonnaise machine, the cheese press, the butter churn, etc. We're going to need to start making some of that stuff. Things like the crab pots. We need to make some progress on crafting some of these. Bee house is another one, so that we can start to make some really good progress on our community center, because we're making our way on it, but there are a lot of things that are kind of getting held back, especially things like this. We could do a lot of these if we start making some of those machines, so we need to get on it. I actually think we could finish this if we make those machines. But if you made it this far, I really appreciate you coming by. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again. Bye!